Are you fixing sleep schedule? Yes, I am. Hello, YouTube chat. Hello, hello. Sadly lost my stream because you streamed when I had school. Yeah. My stream schedule is all over the place right now because I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule right now is freaking midnight. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking, maybe I'm going to wake up at like... So I started sleeping at like 10 p.m. Maybe I was going to wake up at 1 a.m. But no. I woke up at 4. Almost 5, actually. I do have any ideas, but as you can see, this thing right here. So the idea is that I want to put these blocks here, right? And yeah, and we have 2 of these left, and we also have this. We also have this one left. Also, I haven't wrote my freaking journal, haven't I? So like, so day 484. So today is February. What is it today? 11th? Yeah, 11th. I accidentally pirating the stream if my friend in call can hear it unintentionally. What do you mean? Huh? I'm doing good, Ronald. How about you? Playing Balatro? Nice. Zoing verified orbit. Yes, I saw. The ending? Like, it was kind of underwhelming, I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, the cube is just not in the ball pit, and then that's it. Level complete. Although, the level got mythic. Yes, I saw that, yes. Finally. First, I think that's the first classic mythic extreme, right? It definitely deserves it because we needed freaking mythic classic extreme. We already had loads of platformer mythic extremes, right? It's a top level. It's not an easy extreme, however. So it's the accessibility is just questionable. Any reason you're streaming at later times, or is it I'm still trying to fix my sleep schedule. I don't want to stream. Like, I don't want to actually no. I don't want to not stream. Right? Better late than never. You know, they say better late than never. So yeah. That means Orbit should be placed like on the list tomorrow, right? Maybe that's going to be an exception to the rule of, oh, you have to wait a whole month for the level to be placed. So chat, what do you think Orbit is going to be placed at? So I haven't done day 484. Oh yeah, I saw Casey. I saw what you suggested on the thing. So we have. Oh yeah, we already have the hitbox scaled down already. Do you want me to scale it down even more? I can scale it down even more. 5 to 15, top 10. Higher than Silent Claps, but below Tidal Wave. Ah.
Yay to Garasu with lemon.
Thank you, Mr. Tuki, for the 100 ARS. Thank you. Could be 0.8 scale. Alright, we do 0.8 scale. And there is the scaled down version. This is gonna be like toggled when you change into mini. So you should have smaller hitbox. I'm gonna do 0.4. Oops. I'm gonna do 0.4. I'm gonna nerf it. But yeah. So what do we do today? We are finishing this thing over here. Yeah. Hello, Conman. Hello, not Minecraft. What's your hardest demon? Why is there no TTS for that? I'm sorry about that. There is no TTS. Let me fix that. Not Minecraft. Thank you for that Z-Layer T3 membership. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone's going to sleep. This is why I don't like streaming at this time, because everyone's going to sleep at this time. I think every Europeans are going to sleep, and even every like Eastern people with school tomorrow, they're going to sleep. So I have a birthday coming up, like literally 3 days left, right? And I think my schedule, I wanna start it at 8 p.m. I think 8 p.m. like February 14th in my time zone would be a good time for me, right? 8 p.m. My time zone would be 8 a.m. EST. So like I need to fix my sleep schedule really bad. I don't know how. I'm just like, Brazilians are sleeping too, yeah. So I need to place a start pause here, yeah. Yeah. What speed is this? How long do you think the coin this will take? Don't know. Takes as long as I can, I guess. We have like another super huge projects in the works, such as Shadowverse Trials and Crystal Odysseys. Like Oscar GD mod is making a platformer, like a huge solo platformer project, and Jazer is also making a huge solo platformer project. You know Jazer, the GD randomizer guy? Not just the GD randomizer guy, but he also made a bunch of levels too. But yeah, they're working on that. And now, meanwhile, I'm like the real travel guy. Yes, I've seen it. Yes. I know. Oh, the heck? I should move up. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. I hope you guys enjoy this chill stream again. Let me tell you guys, my birthday stream is not gonna be like the chillest stream in the world. It's gonna be full of excitement. I feel like the real travel guy is a better monster. I read that as a better monster. I was like, wait, what does that even freaking mean? Like, is that even a type, a typo? Like a mistype? Let's click play. There we go. Okay, so that okay. That is, like, you have to go down, right? You have to go down and then go up. That's a strat here. But it's kind of hard. Cause like, yeah, that, like, you just get hit by that block. There we go. So this is what I was making yesterday. Yeah, it's very tricky. It's really, really tricky. I mean, it doesn't look hard, but like considering that, like doing like okay, that like I keep hitting this block. It's kind of annoying. So I guess I'm gonna have to move this block. Okay, let me do some adjustments real quick. 95. I got 90. Conman. I think last session, right? It was last session. I got 95, 94, and then 93. All of them are upside down last UFO. So it was okay. Wasn't the greatest. I couldn't beat it, but it just doesn't happen, you know. Sometimes things don't really, you know, you don't get what you want, and you just have to deal with it. And yeah, okay. I think that's pretty good here. The background for this part, I kinda do. Oh, there we go. That's a lot more convenient. Yeah, that's a lot more convenient. I should put something here, right? I should put something here, like another. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad one. I should buff it a little bit. Yeah, should buff it a little bit. So we have this. Yeah, what's this one? Just put another one on the left, and there you go. Another one buffed. Yeah. Wait. Huh? Am I missing something? Oh, that was completely wrong. Oh my god, that's a wrong one. Okay. This is what I was talking about. This thing here. Let's put it next to here. Okay. That is a pretty big emote. Thank you for the 10 bits, by the way. Your PFP looks huggable. You know what looks huggable? Look at this fat cat on the bottom left, dude. Yeah. This fat cat over here. Just look at them, bro. Yeah, so it's a lot more convenient now. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's what I was doing today. Why is the object limit 32-bit integer? I mean, that's how that basically the way you bypass the object limit anyway. Just make the limit like super high, basically unlimited. But since, you know, we're dealing with computers, and computers are basically process a bunch of numbers, right? Like, I'm just oversimplifying it. One of the easier ways to make the object limit unlimited is by changing it to like the highest numbers it can store. Since this program is 32-bit only, like 32-bit integer limit is 2.1 billion, right? Hello, Spritzer. There we go. What's left to do? We have this. We have this and this. Maybe this. Maybe this. And these two left. I'm gonna do this one last. Alright. I think we're gonna be doing some colors today, later today. I'm doing okay. Still trying to fix my sleep schedule. So this is your stream schedule now. If I manage to change my sleep schedule, I will also change my stream schedule. Kinda rhymes, I'm not gonna lie, so it's kinda hard to say. Hello, Arting. I hope you guys don't mind that whenever my stream schedule is gonna be, because it all depends on my sleep schedule. I just don't wanna not stream, right? Oops. I have to do a bunch of testing for this though. Oh! I should make it so you have to fly in between these two blocks here. That would be fine. W building. Yep. W building indeed. Yeah, there's gonna be lots of these objects. I think that'll be fine. Oh, I re-enabled save the level because today is a good day. When can you hit 170k? Whenever like 7,000 legit people actually subscribe to the channel. And maybe whenever I make good videos again. PW people with a 20-watt streak. Hello. Why is Street of Fun impossible? It's not impossible. Why did you think it's impossible, bro? What makes you think that it's impossible? If only people stop having skill issue, this wouldn't be a problem. Oh no, I just realized these are not gridlock. Oh god. I'm glad I noticed that. So just do that here. They are not gridlock. Okay. I believe that's it. Working on building a new level before eternity. It's like hard demon is difficulty, yeah. We need more hard demon levels. That's not bad. I should probably put a lot of axes here, right? Definitely should do that, yeah. I like medium demon. I also like medium demon as well. Any demon difficulty is pretty good. Depends on how you... Well, like, I guess you prefer medium demons because you can play medium demons. Anything harder than that is just unplayable, right? So now that Orbit is mythic, I wonder who's gonna go for it? Who will become first victor? Not me. Connex. I was thinking maybe like if it's either gonna be some like top 10 player on the stats viewer leaderboard. Whisket, pop off. Is pop off making some going for Orbit right now? Zoing doesn't count because he's a verifier. Hello Kamala. I just realized your username. It's Kamala Harris. Pop up is playing every end. Okay, yeah. Yeah, what? Okay, I wonder what you guys think about the ball pit ending now. Now that the level's out. So is it much of a problem? Or is it just not really? Okay. The ball pit ending is great, yeah. Although I was kind of expecting the ending to have maybe another like end screen or something, right? Maybe like, you know, with the title, with the creators, but I don't know. I was kind of expecting it a little bit, but then I realized maybe not every level should have a freaking like one of those end screens with like creators, inspirations, blah 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 blah, right? Like the title cards. You can absolutely go down somehow. Huh? You can just go down here. I'm tempted to just put a block here, so you can't go down. I'm kind of tempted to put a block there, so I should do that. So there we go. Put an X over here. Well, this is hard. I don't think this is that hard. But if it is, then I apologize. It's not gonna be a level that everyone can beat, unfortunately. Yeah, the ending being the ball pit and the end screen being full of orbs is really cool. Yeah, I guess. Okay. What am I drinking? I'm drinking coffee. I don't drink alcohol, I'm like 26 almost. Ooh. So you can go down here, right? But then what happens if you go down? It's really tricky to set. Oh wow, it's really tricky to set up. It's totally possible. It's totally possible to go down. But it's a lot harder to do so. Like, you don't want to go down, right? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna. Should I stop people from going? I don't think so, right? If you wanna do sweat out here, I guess go ahead. Because the ideal way is to go up here. The Discord AI spyware. Okay, so this is still somewhat related. This is a bit more serious than Discord AI spyware. Apparently, Discord, starting next month, requires you all to do an ID verification. I'm not kidding. It's a big news that happened like recently. Yes. So apparently by default, we're all going to be categorized as teens. And if you want to be categorized as adults, you have to send an ID. Or take a picture or take a video selfie. And then they're gonna like estimate our age with using AI. Yeah. Why didn't they use trust a third party? The thing is, like they saw that they rolled that in the UK, right? They rolled the freaking that one in the UK and Australia, and then they're rolling it out globally. And people absolutely hate it. The fact that you're actually required to submit an ID to use Discord now. I mean, I don't really think you necessarily need to use an ID to but like, I don't know. They want to make sure they can, yeah, bro. Like, imagine having your local police come into your house after you said some shit on Discord, like two days ago. Like, can you imagine that? I mean, like, if you think about it, right? Like, oh my god, finally, internet is a lot more police, but at the same time, you know, there's no more anonymity anymore, right? There's no more anonymity. Everything you do will, you know, obviously everything you do is tracked and will face consequences, like in real life. Yeah, there's already a data breach regarding the ID. Yeah. Like, if you think about it, right? Like, yes, it sounds really bad. But obviously there is a silver lining to that, right? Obviously, if people genuinely, if they troll, right? If someone decides to like troll, like you know, raid someone's Discord and just start spamming a bunch of shit, dude, imagine if they can get arrested for spamming like a bunch of NSFWs or like some racism symbols or whatever on like some Reddit, and they get like real life repercussion. Like if that can be reportable to like local police. Remember when people will tell you not to give out your personal data online? Yeah, bro. Like I already gave them my credit card details for the Discord Nitro. Like that should tell me that I'm adult enough, right? Like honestly, we should. What if we switch back to like freaking TeamSpeak, bro? What if I make a TeamSpeak server and then yeah? And now Skype is dead, so we only have TeamSpeak. You can still use your use the Discord. You just won't be able to look at adult content or sensitive content without verifying your age. Which, I mean, 99.9% of people don't really look at don't really share adult content on Discord because that's kind of weird, anyways. We can rebuild it, yeah. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do for this. Ooh, glow. More people share bad stuff than you think on Discord. Yeah. I don't know, man. What do you think is a pretty good solution? Like, if you think about it, because my Discord is pretty huge, right? Discord is a huge platform for chatting. And now that they have to introduce this new rule, and they are getting backlash for it. So what ideally should what should be the solution instead? I don't know. Ooh. Is that good enough? What happens if I, like, skip it somehow? Oh. Do I not have classic mode? I need to turn off classic mode. Oh, yep. So what happens if I, like, skipped it? It's, oh. I think I should remove this block and then give room for you to go up, right? Like, yeah. I definitely should do that. That would be really funny. No more jokes on Discord or you're gonna get life sentence. Yeah, you can't say anything you want on Discord anymore. You have to, like, nothing in this world is private these days. Where's the black glow under the portal? What do you mean? Oh. What are you talking about? Which one specifically? So like here. There is this thing that I think I should hide, right? Like that kind of stuff should be hidden, right? So there is still a bit of leftover, like... Yeah. Fat cat. Yeah, it's a... Never say it wasn't cute. Okay, I guess that's a pretty good, yeah, like transition. Like you just have to rely on, like if you want to skip, like you can just have to do another input, another hole over there, right? But like, ooh, that's gonna be really hard. Yeah, like you physically can't even go up there. It's gonna be like a dead end, right? Under the rainbow portal? Oh, that. That's a great question. Why is there a black glow there? Huh? The black glow isn't moving. That is a great question. That's usually because I think I forgot to set a group. Oh, there you go. Jigglypuff. Now, I like we should give a name to this cat, right? Well, what's gonna be their name? It's a lot of layers. It is, dude. I've drank so much, right? That I had to go to the restroom every hour, bro. I hydrated too much, I think. Yeah, when you hydrated too much, obviously. Ooh. So we have to check to A7. That's the color. How long did it take you to get good at this level making? Like 10 years. Okay, that is missing, the 287. So that explains it. I suck at making levels. Yeah, we all do, don't worry about it. You get money. Yeah, I do rely on ad revenue. So, it would be really appreciated. Obviously, ads are not everything, but you know, I'm just saying it would be really nice. Yes, I understand it sucks, but obviously without ads, like, obviously it would be unsustainable. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty good placement there. Okay, so yeah, ideally you can just have to enter in there. Oh, you can just, oh wait, that's ideal. You can just like go oh. It's way easier to skip. Yeah. Then you okay. You can also go up, right? Is it even possible to just... Oh, okay, sometimes you can die to that transition. What if you hold? You can jump there. Do I have to put... I think I want to put a J block. Is that even possible? Can you even like... Do you make more money from ad revenue from someone buying sub but not seeing ads anymore? It really depends, right? It depends on how many people are sub. Like you can see on the bottom left side, right? Although generally I make more from Twitch subs than ad revenue alone. Like usually, right? First, the US punishes us for free speech, and now Discord. Whatever happened to never share personal information on the internet? Yeah, I don't know either, bro. I have a feeling that the X block directly to the left should be moved up. Which one? This? Oh, the left? Good point. Should I... Oh, I was thinking, should I move the orb down? But the thing is... no, that's not ever possible. Not subscribing helps you more than subscribing? No. Subscribing definitely helps me more, and you guys also more too, because you guys will not get ads. I get... Like, yeah, I get more money from people subbing. Yeah, I literally said the opposite. What? Trying to learn keyboard? Like, learn typing? Oh, no, you're trying to play on, like, on keyboard. I see. I did some testing earlier here, and I think I should be fine. Let me see. Let's turn this on. How lenient? What if I put this block here? I was kind of thinking there. There's a lot of things I have to try. No, I have not created Killbot yet. Hello, Jonathan Shannon. Hello. Ooh, this is quite tricky. Maybe I should remove that block, or either remove that block or move this up by 1 block. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move it up by 1 block, I guess. I wonder what laptop will do for April Fool's Day. He last time he raided explorers. Well, he made his own like fake explorers and made it like 2-star. So I don't know what he's gonna do. .21 coming out in May. Honestly, 2.21 coming out is like Tatrio redesign season 3. Like, if you know, you know. If you play Tatrio, will know what I mean. If you play Tatrio a lot, because yeah, that's a lot more. Okay. Yeah, see that's like a lot more. Yeah, you can still like fly through there. You can still like drop down and then just go up like this, right? Like this is like a lot more convenient. You can just absolutely do this and then yeah, get that in. However, I still need to fix that thingy there, right? You have to like line yourself up like this. Bam. So it requires a bit of a setup, but this is a lot more like convenient. Like that. I still need to fix this. Is it even possible to... Okay. I want to try something, but before I do that, I need to use the bathroom. I will be back. Hello, Mirai. I'm doing good. Oops, that's game capture. That's the wrong capture. There we go. Will this on the... Unless he buffs actually... Well, we'll have to see, like, what the playtester's opinion is, because it's really hard to answer what the difficulty this will be. I may say, oh, this is going to be Zodiac difficulty, but there is a big chance that the difficulty may be way harder or maybe way easier than that. So please take it with a grain of salt. So, okay. I'm gonna... Do we have a testing? We do. Alright, so what we're gonna do... We have a ship, right? So let's make it a ship. And the idea is we have a toggle orb, which turns ooh, never mind, it's the wrong one. Turns this on. This is toggled off by default. And then we have a cube, right? Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. And then okay, so let's put a J block, right? Nope, that did not work. Why did that not work? What if I... It works for that though! It doesn't... Okay, that's weird. It does work. It does work with the black orb, but it doesn't work without the black orb. So if I hold it like as is... Nope. Above the toggle orb, yeah. I think that's pretty much what we have to do. So... Oh my god. I need to find the toggle orb somewhere. It has to be somewhere. That's just 3. There it is. So I put a black orb here. And then 1287. What else? 388. Does this have group? Okay, doesn't. We don't need it. Okay, that should be good. So now, Tsunami to be... Oh yeah, Oniling is working on 1, but... I haven't really been onto Oniling's stream. I definitely should check like Oniling's stream more often, but... I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh yeah, next up. Next up, I almost forgot. We definitely need to make sure that we have a... No, we do have a J block. We do have a J block over here. Yeah. Why don't we just test it now? Yes, Onlyling does stream on their YouTube channel with some like random ass thumbnails, bro. Let me show you. There's Onlyling. There's Onlyling, bro. If you look at the freaking streams, Yeah. What are these thumbnails, bro? This guy is not serious. Oh wow, this part is looking better by the day. My personal favorite thumbnail is this one, dude. The average GD list complete. Yeah, these guys are not serious, bro. Oh my god, dude. Feels so aura. What else? There's this one. What are these thumbnails, dude? What are these thumbnails, dude? This guy is not serious. Remember when Pointer Crate had to enforce a rule to have serious thumbnails? Yeah. Like, remember, like, cause like the problem is that all the thumbnails, people can just like mess around by having the, what is it, the thumbnails be like, Baby Patrick, right? Like, most of the levels are just Baby Patrick, so that, like, yeah, this does not look nice. So, you know what, let's make a rule where you're allowed to. Okay, so here, so if I yes, it works. See that? It's slightly unnatural because of the velocity, like, downward boost. But now when you hold, yeah, you can hear the clicks. It's a lot better now. Also, you can skip it if you really want. You can skip it. And then, yeah, that's a dead end. I'm sorry, I'm still salty over that rule, but it's understandable, yeah. I guess, like, if they wanna go for professionalism, then that's why they enforce it, but at the same time, they haven't fixed the website. They didn't fix the YouTube embed. Yeah. Operation Evolution placed in the list as it was just a new times New Roman text. Operation Evolution that eventually got changed. I wonder if they're gonna make. I think if they really want, they can just make a thumbnail for like a specific level. It doesn't have to be like taken from like the YouTube video. Like someone gets invited to the Pointer Crate team and makes thumbnails specifically for that, right? But what if it's a joke level that gets rated and it gets put on the list? It has to match the theme pretty much, right? Because the issue is that most of them they don't match the theme. There's also this one I need to fix, right? So I have to fix that. The slam down Hans looks cooler. Yeah, it slams down and the J block actually works. So there is this thing that we have to disable. It's 324, alright? So 324 has to be disabled. Wait, that's another 324 here. Wait, why? That's another 320. Oh, there's two of them. Why is there two of them? Okay. I was thinking. How do you even disable that? That has to be able to disable that. I guess I can just use a group. Okay. Well, let's just reserve a group ID for this, I guess. But like, what group ID should we use? That's a thing. There's group ID 400. That's just for toggling off. Okay, so it's not really gonna count here. 72. Oops. 261. How many 261 objects? It's 25. There's 263. If you select all of them. Alright, let me like. Yeah. There's also dry out copyable. Oh, it's these two thing over here. Ah. So this is used to stop the touch and the collision. But I reckon we can reuse 263. Okay. I believe that can be reused then. 263. We found a group ID to reuse. So the plan is simple, right? I just want to disable this thing here. This normally should not show up. This should not show up. So this 263. It has to be toggled off by default. So it's toggled off. But then it needs to be re-enabled the moment you enter the part. So we have to figure out group IDs for this. Let's do 132. 132. And then we're gonna activate touch, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna. That's 399, okay. Alright. Does anyone know who's going to try to verify this one finished? Yeah, me. Okay. Let's do a skip. Yeah, that's how you do the skip. You just have to like land in between here and then there you go, right? And you can see it's gone. It's gone. So that's good. So if you do this part normally, we have to click the rainbow orb, right? It's there. It exists. And then yeah, there's a wall, right? You can skip it, but obviously like you should not do that. And also you can do this too. Yeah, that it leads to a dead end because you're not supposed to like supposed to do something, bro. Yeah, we're good. Alright. And now I want to... Okay, all of this. They have a rotation of 240. So I believe this rotates... This should rotate clockwise. And then the outer side rotates clockwise. Although I need, like, I have to figure out. How many of this we have? So that's 20. Let's do one more. That's good. So 42. Oops, not 42. Yeah. This has to rotate 240 clockwise. And then if we do this, it doesn't actually... Okay, the rotations don't stop. That's cool. I feel like the rotations should be slower. Let's make it like 120. Yeah. We do have cooldowns for a reason, for a good reason, you know. Because people can just spam like sound alerts that reminds me to save the level a bunch of times. Right? They can absolutely do that. And it may get potentially annoying, so... Okay. That is fixed. Dude, I've been 7 playing a lot today. This is the channel point reward for attention seekers. Yeah, it just highlights your message. It doesn't obligate me to read your message, right? If your message is... Ooh. If your message is still bad, then I'm not reading it. Yeah, this is better. Like, look at the way this rotates. Yeah, I think the inner side is pretty good enough, yeah. And then that is pretty much complete already. Okay, I was thinking, is it for this one, right? I might wanna like optimize the amount of dots here. Like, this is optimizable. This one looks like this does look like there's a lot of dots. I was thinking, what is the... Oh, 0.5? I should make it 0.4 maybe? Like, I have to apply this thing globally. Oh yeah, I know how to do this. Disabling controls. There we go. That's how you temporarily disable link controls. You just go and do that. I didn't know you can just do that. It will retain the link control stuff actually. You don't have to actually unlink the objects. You can just disable that. Yeah, it's a lot darker now. Gonna do the same thing for this one. So yeah, I'm just adjusting the brightness of this object so that it looks, yeah. Cause I wanna make it clear that this is gonna be part of the background and not like it needs to have a pretty good contrast. And with that, I also have to do the same thing for this one too. Oh god. Okay, B1 minus 9. B1 minus 9. We'll make it 0.5. Do we have the song looping? Oh, we don't. I almost forgot about that. I took my friend. Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you lie to your friend, bruh? I mean, okay, Geode is already back, but for developers only. If you really want to, just there is an instruction how you can get the alpha version of Geode. If you really care. The only downside is that you have to deal with crashes. Like. And also, there is a way to downgrade. No, I have not beaten Killbot yet. Okay. What else do I need to improve? Oh, this thing. Oh, the rotations are oh. I believe this should be 120. Okay. This goes counterclockwise, which is 120, right? This goes counterclockwise, so minus 120. And then this one goes clockwise. This cannot be selected. 120. Okay, that's good. And so if it's 7 play, this one guy in the Discord is so whiny, but I just don't get it. It's about $5. Mega Hack is better than Geode. There are alternatives to Mega Hack. If you don't have money, just get Geode and get Eclipse or QRL mod. There are alternatives to Mega Hack if you really need Mega Hack like features. It's like what, $5? Yeah. Eclipse and QRL mod, yes. But those require Geode. Again, you can just downgrade to an older version of GD if you really want. It still works. Again, you don't need 2.208. The only thing offers is CBS or CBF, which is now legal. It also offers a bunch of features. It's not really important, right? It's mostly just like quality of life stuff. That's it. It's not like, it's not a big deal. And I believe it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you can just give them mega hack, just like you can just buy a license and then it will be like a code and then someone can just like redeem it. Yeah. Yeah, Sayo and Wooding are both 3-keypad with Hall effect, like mechanical switches, like the optical switches. That's what it is. Okay, what else do I need to fix over here? There's a... Where did this thing come from? Okay, that can be deleted. That's fine. I'm gonna buff this one a little bit, I think. Yeah, just add another one of this here. Okay. I believe for this one is pretty much complete now. Yeah. However, we do have this left. I feel like being nice today. Oh, that's awesome, man. I just joined. Yeah, one of my staff team is going to give you mega hack. That's awesome. Do you think feature function should be an insane demon? What makes you think that? What stemmed this question, bro? What makes you ask this question? Do you think feature function should be an insane demon? Like, are there people who genuinely think feature function should be insane demon? And are you one of them? Are you like one of those people who believe feature function should be insane demon? No, I don't. I thought we were supposed to be overtaking 9 circles, guys. Like, look. If I go to GD browser right now. If you check the, what is it, the heart demon, and then you go to here. Like we want to overtake 9 circles in terms of downloads. Right? We want to do that. If I say yes, Future Funk should be Insane Demon, what are you gonna think? What is your reaction to that information? Psychic says Future Funk is not an insane demon. I don't understand the dual ball in Future Funk 2. Here's a tip. Look at it, pay attention to the arrows and micro click it. Micro click the arrows. There you go. Just tell my friends. There's no way people think, if anything, Windy Landscape should be Hard Demon. Yes, hot take. Windy Landscape should be Hard Demon. Like, are you kidding me, bro? What are the, like, Insane Demon? Oh, the Supersonic, I guess. You're low-key right, but the people would flame you for that. I don't know, man. It's like people have already decided, yeah, the difficulty for this level will be Hard Demon fixed. But people will think otherwise just because, right? An Insane Demon called Home, that thing should be a Medium Demon. Yeah, is it really that easy? Yeah, Supersonic is a pretty good, solid Insane Demon, right? But yeah. Is Future Funk that hard that makes you think that, oh, it should be Insane Demon? Like, are you kidding me? Oh, we have the gears. Oh god, I forgot about that. Lost necklace. Yeah, we need to deflate the difficulty, man. Honestly, difficulty deflation. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Yeah, the skill ceiling is only gonna... Yeah, skillflation, bro. People who think that AQ should be... AQ beating AQ as the first extreme, they're gonna be disappointed when they found out that AQ is Insane Demon and they have to go for something way harder than that to actually... Yeah, it's skillflation, man. Can you imagine if, let's say, we have... How many demons do we have so far? How many demons? We have like... Not on the links, freaking, I gotta close that. We have... Did I close the GD? I did close the GD. So like here for example, right? I have a funny thought. What if, right? You just go to demon filter. How many demons do we have right now? Over 10,000. Right? We have over 10,000 demons. And to determine what makes the level like easy, medium, hard, insane, instead it is dictated by like the placements on Ardell. So top 10% of Ardell should be extreme, and then below that is like insane demon. So it is percentile based. So like if you here, for example, if you go to Ardol, and then you check the list. So how many demons do we have right now? 10,122. So if we open up calculator, right? 10,122 divided by 10, right? 1,012. So with that system, everything, like technically by the system, this level, Fexty would be insane demon. Everything below top 1012 would be insane demon. All of this would be insane demon. Yes, the lost resistance would be insane demon. Manix would be insane demon. Bio would be insane demon. Like Diligence would be insane demon. The ultimate phase would be insane demon. Violently Extra would be insane demon. Mandragora. And then the antimatter would be like the easiest. Artificial Dream would be the easiest extreme. AQ is all the way down here, bro. AQ is like... AQ doesn't even make it to the top 10%. Yeah, AQ is all the way below top 10%. Yeah, Hypersonic would be insane demon. It would be like a pretty interesting system. Like if we measure if the difficulty is decided by the percentile relative to all demon, you know, all demon levels. Judging by like the placements on Ardol. I think what if they expanded to all rated demon lists, right? Not like this level doesn't only cover just extremes, but it covers like it also covers the insane demons, hard demons, medium demons, and then easy demons. We're getting 100k at this point. Just get an AI to do submissions. This is a for legal reasons. This is a joke. Yeah. And then I guess the top 20% would be like top 2,000. So if we have to measure like here. So we have about 10,122, right? How many insane demons do we have? 1.4k. So 1407 plus 1549. Are you kidding me? Wait. We should... Wait, does Ardol exclude platformers or not? Oh no, it's classic only. Okay, that's fair. Honestly. Almost forgot. Okay, never mind. So like, if we check here, 1391 plus 1275. Yeah, we have 2.6k demons that are at least insane and above. So if let's say insane demon is like top 20% or relative to all demon levels, that would be that 500, at least more than 500 of these insane demon levels should be hard demon. I think ranking demons by percentage and numbers instead of by skill level, it will kill the game for a good chunk of people. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Oh wait, that includes both classic and platformer. I was like, ah. I think the system is now fine. Yeah, like imagine if we have a different kind of system to determine the difficulty of demon levels, bro. Just imagine. Although, thankfully we don't live in that world, but it could. We're just discussing the possibility, right? Okay. So what is the What's the rotation 290? It's 30. $60. 292. That's 20. So this should be 40. I'm gonna do 45, why not? Yeah. Did you see Orbit? Yes, I did. Check the number real quick. I've already seen this already. Oh, never mind. Chat, should I go for this as my first hard demon? Some file. The system is so flawed, man. Why does the difficulty default to hard demon? Like, where's my... Dude, I lost it. Oh, there it is. El Newell, the 60-watt streak. I'm not surprised that Orbit gets mythic. Yeah, I was thinking it would be cool if Orbit gets mythic, and it just does. It's really cool for Raptop to do that. Because, like, knowing Raptop and, like, the predictions, people will think that Orbit will only get legendary because of, you know, Extreme Demon has way higher standards for some reason, right? The community just likes to make up stuff about Raptop. Oh, the Raptop quote-unquote Raptop standards you're thinking of are mostly made up by the community. Yeah. Oh, hello, Cyan. Yep. So, what makes you think that Orbit should be mythic? Okay. So, we have this thing over here. Is it 12? Oh, it's 15. So this should be B220. And then 756. Yeah, it needs to have a bit of a blend in it. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Don't fight on enter. Yes. They already do have don't fight on enter. Okay, cool. I think the colors for this should be changed, right? I'm gonna have to change the outline color here. I'm gonna make it 749. 744. It's 747. I guess that makes sense. And then we have to set the brightness all the way down. And then for this one is 744. Okay. Yep. Oh. For the less objects a second than change of scene. Oh, that's cool. We should bring back the difficulty just simply called demon. NA demon, bro. For demons that are very newly rated, it's gonna be NA demon, and it's gonna take about a few days, up to a week. It has to determine like the votes pretty much, right? It is gonna be an NA demon, and then the community will decide, right? Hello, system. The community will decide the difficulty, and then after enough votes have been placed, it will be turned into an actual, and you know, it will be chosen. That's what I think should be. But yeah, Raptop, it seems like Raptop has other plans. The community, yeah, pretty much. Hello, Zom. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Zom. Hello there. Yeah. Chat, do you think that the demon list is going to immediately place or bid, or are they gonna wait like a whole month to get it placed? Surely, with how popular that level is, like, surely people are going to give opinions. A lot of people are going to give opinions to a level that's like really popular, right? A lot of people are going to give opinions, so it shouldn't take a whole month for that level to be placed. It would be like, why? I don't like. I'm not a fan of this stupid system, man. I'm just not. It's kind of dumb if you think of like, oh yeah, I have to wait for like a whole month for that. Again, like people have a lot of people have already decided, yeah, it is top 5 to top 10, right? I don't know. I think we should place it at 4. Yeah, 4 is probably a good idea. Judging on people doing practice runs, yeah. The thing is, like, yeah. Again, here's my point. Here's my point. And doubly popular opinion ban because it's a difficult opinion genuinely. Yes. I know it's hard to measure. It's really hard to measure difficulty without having to beat like a bunch of other levels first. And even then, it depends. Like, it relies on your experience. Like, if you have a shit experience with your level, then you're gonna be biased and just overrate the difficulty, right? And also, like, yes, you might tend to just like overrate the difficulty because you have a shit experience with it, or you may tend to underrate the level because you fluke the level. So that is also kind of unreliable. It's really hard, man. Can we just implement like star rating system from OSU into GD? Can we just do that so we don't have to deal with this stupid problem? Oh.
Is JonathanGD real?
Yes. Or we should say real travel. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. Thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Does this... Okay, I'm wondering. Does this have lock object... It should have lock object rotation. You see, this is genius, right? Lock object rotation. Turn that on. This, we should also turn that on too. That's anywhere from tidal wave to spectral difficulty. Here's the problem, right? Eventually the level will have to be placed anyway. And then at the end it's gonna say, due to the lack of opinions, this is highly subject to change. So why wait? Why even place the level when the levels is, you know? Why place the level anyway when there is still lack of opinions, right? What's the point? Yeah. If someone were to make a GD clone that is like really good, and they want to have like a different system than the way GD works, not saying that's a bad thing, like it's not. It's mainly due to just popular demand at that point. If a level like that doesn't get placed too long, people are gonna complain, unfortunately. I mean, people are already complaining regardless. Because, why isn't Orbit placed? Why isn't Orbit placed? Like, everyone's already complaining. Play so much Pokemon? That's awesome. I'm not really into Pokemon games. As much as I'm a fan of Pokemon characters, right? The Pokemon themselves, right? They are cute. Some of them are cute, some of them are badass. But I don't really play the games. Maybe I should get into one, I'm just not committed to it. Do you think, well, would you think Booty 3 would be a solid option? What makes you wanna go for Booty 3? Is it because you wanna please me, bro? I definitely think Orbit, like, we could probably wait, like, a little, like, I don't know. It's a popular level. Like, I think the level should be placed quicker. Dude, imagine due to how popular a level is and no one goes for Killbot, not Killbot, Orbit, not Killbot. Dude, my brain is gone. Like, what am I doing anymore? Yeah. Do you think the current rating system needs to be reworked? Yes or no? I mean, we've gotten too used to the current system, so changing it will be really weird. It's like, you know, changing the UI on YouTube or Discord and then changing it is just so weird. Yeah. Oh, Flamewall still has only one feature, and that is Zoing. Yeah. The Zoing, I feel like Zoing is gonna reach 1 million subscriber by March. I'm calling it, man. By March. And I mean, it's really cool to see, right? Newscap says 4. Orbit has 300k objects. Oh! Orbit has 300k plus and it got mythic, so yeah, object counts don't really matter. Is the level laggy on full detail? That's another thing. Is the level laggy? I haven't really heard much about how it performs. Orbit is laggy and there is no LDM. Interesting. I think, okay, worst case, would you guys be fine if Orbit gets legendary instead? I'm not saying that we should change it from mythic to legendary, but like, I'm saying that if Orbit is still not rated yet, if Raptor decides to rate legendary, what are your thoughts? Do you guys think, are you guys going to be fine with that? Minecraft said he's updating with LDM soon. Man, it sucks, right? Because like the problem with LDMs is that you are playing, like, obviously you have to alter the visuals a bit. You don't really play the level the way the creator wants people to, like the intended way to play. Because ideally the intended way to play is full detail, right? But understandably, not everyone has the capable hardware to do so. So people are just forced to play with lower detail, right? Same thing, like that's why Cyberpunk 2077, you know, has graphic settings. Because, dude, not everyone has an RTX 5090. Not everyone has a 4K monitor. Not everyone has, like, yeah, 4K to 40 hertz, bro. No, not everyone has that. So, like, when it comes to AAA game designing, you have to consider, like, the players that wanting to play your level. That's important, right? Like, for this level, I wanna... Okay, can I, like, delete this? I think I can delete this now, right? Should the color be, like, a mix of green and yellow? Because, like, the reason this is a mix of green and black, because, you know, there are green orbs and black orbs, but this has a mix of... I'll have to tweak the color mixing here, right? The opposite of power creep. The novelty kind of wore off. Yeah. It's not as special. That's the thing, right? I don't know. It's not as special as it used to be. Is that what you're saying? And I'm saying that as someone who oftentimes put levels in LDM to make them easier, yeah. I don't, like, as a creator of this level, I don't want people to play on LDM just to make it easier, because that would be, in my words, cheating. Yes. I'm not saying LDM should be cheating, but, like, as a creator of this level, like, I will have to be careful on how I approach LDM for this level. Because I don't want everyone to be playing on LDM, because, like, dude, what is the point of putting so much time on decorating this if everyone's going to be using LDM? What is the point? Right? That's the mistake I learned when I was making Budity 3. Because people will probably not appreciate, like, the full detail if they're playing on LDM. Yeah, sure, they can watch a full showcase, but that's about it. But you don't get the full experience. That's what I'm saying. Also, like, people don't really talk so much about the new event level, but East Side, I mean, East Side is not mythic. So finally, we have a level that doesn't necessarily... I guess the way the event works in this game is that we have to have a song specifically made for a GD level, and if it's good enough, it will be an event. I guess that's pretty much how that works. Should be on the chain, right? Yeah. Yeah, Kumbila has made one. Yes. I think the one exception was skeletal. Everything else after the NCS album, all of them are specifically made for GD. My thing is, it's not cheating if the creator allows for it. If the creator has to find a way to make them LDMs not nerf the levels, that ain't my problem. I'm simply taking advantage of the system. Yeah. Like, I mean, people are gonna say it's not cheating because it's in the game, but to the eyes of the creators, it just feels cheating, right? It feels cheating when when you know it's not cheating, but it feels cheating, right? I mean, I guess there is like a silver lining on what makes it actually cheating or what makes it not. What is it still kind of allowed, right? Like, what value does it offer? Like, here, like let's say if like obviously if you say that, oh, you beat this level on mobile, people are generally more impressed if you say that, and you legitimately did on mobile for some reason. Like back then, if people said that you beat the level on 360 Hz, and then another one says that, here, let's do some comparison here. If someone beats Tidal Wave on a 360 Hz monitor, and then there's another one who beats Tidal Wave on mobile, which one do you think is a lot more impressive? Beating Tidal Wave on 360 Hz or beating Tidal Wave on mobile? I almost forgot to mention 360 Hz with CBS. Using LDM isn't cheating, but when you use it as an easy mode when you can run the full data perfectly, it feels kind of lame. Yeah. Like, it would be incredibly unfair if, yeah. I mean, is it really that unfair of an advantage? Like, if your setup allows the full detail, then you should use full detail, right? But if your setup doesn't allow it, then it's understandable that you use LDM, right? But yeah, I think my point being is that if you beat this with if you beat real travel with ULDM when your setup allows it, I think that's just really lame. That's just lame as fuck. Yeah. Like, obviously, like, you wouldn't really call out people for beating levels with LDM because that's just wrong, right? That is just generally a wrong thing to do. I think we all know that. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oopsie. There we go. I'm from Colombia and I jumped from Deadlock to Future Funk. The Odyssey's ULDM is technically easier. Yeah. It removes like some of the, like, obviously the obstruction, the vision obstruction, which is removed in ULDM, makes, obviously it's going to make it easier, which is a problem. Now that, you know, we just realized Well, yeah, that's a problem. Oh, we have to assign groups next, right? Hardest mobile 60 Hz completion is only Crimson Planet, and second hardest is Yada. Terminal Rampancy is a masterpiece. I like Terminal Rampancy because of one of the biggest because of the song. Another one was a 60 Hz PC completion, it's not a 60 Hz mobile. So yeah, there is some sort of difference. I guess you probably check the low refresh LRR list. Yes, there is a separate list for that. Holy crap, we have a lot of lists in this community. What is going on? There's so many lists. Oh. And they'll drop it because the level's too laggy. Yeah, that is a problem. Obviously, on the first phase of playtesting, when I get this level playtested by other people, obviously I'm gonna need as many feedback as I can. Hello, Tavis. I'm gonna need as many feedback as I can regarding the difficulty, optimization, everything, right? I need to figure out, okay, which part that actually lags first. That's the first thing that you need to know first before, because I was thinking about applying LDMs retroactively, but I decided, okay, I think that's not an ideal idea. You know what would be a lot more ideal? Don't make LDM first. You have to figure out which part that lags and how you can optimize it. That's how you should do it. You don't wanna like, oh, just retroactively just assume, oh, this is going to lag. You have to do a bunch of testing first. What's below Yada? What? I mean, timings on 60 Hz are a lot easier, right? Because you have like 16 milliseconds of timing window, which is, you know, there's a lot more room for error. Like frame perfects are a lot easier on 60 Hz. That's why people switch to 60 FPS on the Newman. I used to have like 10k objects for 3-second part parallax. Yeah. The timing was already have the room for error of a 60 FPS frame perfect, so switching to 60 FPS won't make it easier. Yeah. It's only easier if you haven't experienced like high refresh rates. I mean, you on PC, can you just unlock FPS to like 240, and then you will yeah, sure. Visually, you will still be getting like 240, like 60 FPS, right? But like, it will play like you're on 240 Hertz. That's the thing. That's what like 2.2 is supposed to solve. But then we have CBS, bro. We have CBF situation, which fractures the playing community quite a bit when the debate came out. Like, yeah. And that was a problem. 40% feature funk, bro. Yeah. Hello, Lemon. But yeah. Chat, I have an interesting question for you all. So let's say the easiest level is like what, like this. Obviously the easiest level is the spike is over there, which is only this one single jump. Is a 2-star, and then the hardest level is thinking space 2. So, what do you think should be the middle point? Like here, if I have to like so here question. Oh, oops, that's a wrong button. So here, right? So let's say this is the difficult okay. So this is like an auto, right? 1-star. And then this is TS2. Obviously it goes like this. Oops. Right. I have to make it blue here. So it goes like this, right? So if you're talking about the middle ground here, this is the middle point. What should the level be for the middle point? And yeah, we have an auto 1-star, or the spike is over there, which is on the lower side, and then we have TS2. And if we do the linear one over here, should it be like hard demon, medium demon, or hard demon? Cognition? Oh. Okay, how many rated levels do we have? How many rated levels do we have? Let's check. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. How many rated levels do we have? So how many rated classics? Let's exclude platformers. Platformers don't count, right? 51,000. So if how has someone messed around with the chart before? So we have over 50,000 rated levels, right? We have over 50,000 rated levels. So here, right? If you have to make a chart, right? Measuring like here, for example, like the 50, like the difficulty. I can't see my freaking thing. So this is an auto. This is easy 2-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, 7-star, 8-star, 9-star, easy demon, medium demon, hard demon, insane demon, extreme, beginner extreme, bloodbath difficulty, Yada difficulty, Zodiac difficulty, Tartarus difficulty, and then Thinking Space 2. September 25th. Why are the two people saying this? What is going on? Yeah, the gap is just... Is it like exponential? Is it like this? It's not... Of course, it's not linear like this, right? I guess it's a... It's this, right? It's like a sine... It's like a sine curve. The difficulty increase is extremely exponential with extremes, yeah. My hardest takes the 2-star with 1 out 203 clicks would be an auto with warning, yeah. So, yeah. it's an interesting way to like measure difficulty, like, because the thing is, obviously, how do we determine the difficulty? Is it based on like how many attempts, how long does it take, right? So yeah. Well, what was I again? Oh yeah. 290. I think the orbs should have don't fight on enter. All of these orbs should have don't fight on enter. Yes, they do. It's like, wait a minute, they don't have don't fight. Oh god. To be honest, if you follow like Roblox OB rating system, we might be able to measure the difficulty more evenly. It's like probably tier 10 is Extreme Demon, and tier 30 is Thinking Space 2. Yeah, we had like a similar one like GDDL's system, right? Like the way GDDL works is by measuring like having like, so the first 5 tier is like the easy demon, and then tier 6 to 10 is like medium, tier 11 to 15 is hard demon, tier 16 to 20 is insane demon, and then tier 21 to, I think the maximum is 35. But I don't know. They probably updated the tiers. Tier 17, yeah, tier 17 is hard demon, yeah. Why no one talk about the, what is it? The first part was the drop on the first sneak peeks. I mean, it's, yeah, it's a chill part, I guess. So it's not really not much to talk about. That's a problem. Do we have all of this? Yeah, they do. They're supposed to have don't fit on enter. All of this supposed to have don't fit on enter. Why don't they have it? Yeah, they don't have it here for some reason. This spot has crazy block design. Yeah, I know, right? Why am I getting hungry? I literally just ate food like a few hours ago. It wasn't much, right? It wasn't much, but I'm already hungry. Like I didn't even eat much. That's the issue. I should definitely eat more food at some point, bro. It was fake food. What time is it now? It's 11? I guess, yeah. I mean, I did eat breakfast, right? I did eat food in the morning. I ate food in the morning, so that's breakfast. So I guess lunch, it may be lunchtime. Almost. Wow, guys, I'm eating food like 3 times a day now instead of 2. Usually it's like 2 times. I eat like 1 big meal and then another 1 big meal, and I guess I eat like 3 smaller meals today. Remember, this needs to have don't fat on enter. All of these don't have don't fat on enter. Why? Okay. anything else? Do we have on thread on? Oh, we don't. So 283. Thread on enter. And that's it. If we want to compare, imagine if deadlock is difficulty 1. How many times you need to beat deadlock repeatedly without dying once at 10 master difficulty of beating thinking space 2 and probably it would be a very long time. Yeah. We have this debate like with my friends before, and I don't think that's a good way to like measure it. What makes you was Future Funk made in 2018? Yeah, bro. Like I think I started to stream at like, yeah. I have an idea. I could probably do like a small lunch break, but I'm still streaming. But then I'm gonna have nothing to do. It's just a BRB screen for like. It's just gonna be a BRB screen for like 15 minutes. I don't know if I want to do that. I have an idea. What if I do 2 streams in a day? I can probably do that. Yeah. I can do a morning stream and then an evening stream. Is that good? Is that fine for you guys? Have I done? Yeah, I've done that before, but it's pretty rare. Yeah, what do you guys think? It will still be the same day technically. I don't know if it should be like yeah, I'm gonna call this part 2. Or like no, this is part 1, and then the evening stream, if I do 1, it would be part 2. No, I will never do level requests at all. Like I should really maybe you know, it's not a bad idea. If you feel good about it. Yeah, the reason why I had to stop is because I got hungry, and I'm gonna have to request my mom to cook me food earlier. Oh, Tavis requested. Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. You are right. That is true. I should do it now. So someone requested a level through Twitch chat. Oof, that is a bunch of windows. Alright. We're opening up 2.2. Oh, my Steam decided to update Rain World. Are you kidding me, bro? Yeah, that. Thank you for reminding me. I would like to know what you were smoking. I was 18. I was not allowed to smoke. I was 18, bro. I was minor, I think. When I started when I started Feature Funk, I was a minor. Then yeah. So I couldn't do that. So there we go. Leap of Faith SB1. Let's take a look at this. Can you still skip it? Yeah, you can still skip it. So if you buffer... Ooh, wait, how do you do that? Oh! I get it. I somehow skipped it. You have to not land on this block, but like it's pretty hard timing. Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you still didn't fully fix it because like there was still this floating block over here, as you can see, right? If you pay attention to this floating, I'm just gonna turn this off. Yeah. It looks weird to have like a floating. Bro, this is not Minecraft, right? This ain't Minecraft, bro. Like, we have like this floating grass blocks over here, like if it's intentional, then I would say that's just weird, right? Like, if you wanna have like a blocks from this side over here, maybe like I probably would suggest having a completely different structure. Rather than grass blocks, you could have like something else, like a steel or whatever else. Right? Yeah, it's intentional. And this is still not decorated yet. Do you have any ideas of what you're gonna do for this? I rather just build real travel. We have a level request redemption, Wilbert. Oh, I rather not do a level request because you will get off track through. That's why I have it, so it's pretty expensive. It's like 15k. Oh, you can skip that. Oh, that visual flash is pretty. But yeah, some colors are missing. At this right here, that I can still see some like violet over there. Right, there are still some violets remaining. I don't know if that's intentional. Okay, I see the vision here. Pretty good gameplay so far. Lots of slopes. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, so for the structures here. I would make it so this. Oh my god, dude, you need to shorten the duration on this freaking motion blur shader. Oh no, it's radial blur shader. Yeah, you need to shorten the duration to go to 0 fade or 0 length, whatever this is. But yeah, you need to have a shorter transition of this radial blur shader because it's really hard to see like the arrows here, right? And also, if you can, I would probably here. This is what I would do. Alright, listen up. So, what I would do here is make this, right? This will be fine, right? Nothing. And then replace this with like a yellow orb, or a pink orb, or a purple pad, right? Replace it with a purple pad, and then replace this, instead of this being a green orb, maybe make this a yellow orb instead, right? I don't think these slopes are really necessary as you enter the part, because you wanna give players some reaction time, right? You wanna give players reaction time, like it's definitely important. So, although having pads paths is not really the most ideal thing in the world. What you can also do, I think this would be like a better solution here. Emily, thank you for the Z-Layer T3 membership. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's like 2 Z-Layer T3 memberships so far. I will be putting that in the spreadsheet very soon. Thank you. I think if the blur is shortened, it will help with that. Yeah. Here, another really cool thing is just here, instead of having this blue thing over, just get rid of this blue pad completely. Get rid of this saw as well. Maybe you can extend the block and then have this slope here. Alright. And then yeah, you don't really have to change much. Just extend the block here so you know you have more reaction time, and then you just have to click the, you don't even have to go down, you just have to like click this orb only, right? That's what you have to, that's what I would probably do. But I kinda see the vision here. But yeah, transition is a bit abrupt, right? Unless you are planning on having like here. So like I genuinely think it would be cool if you do the screen shadow effect from this white screen and then reveals the next part. And as the song hits, as the next part of the song hits, and then it shatters, and then it will reveal the next part. So yeah. So yeah, because you can see like, oh, it's a freaking, unless you think that doesn't align with your ideas, just ignore my suggestion, I guess. So yeah, this transition definitely needs work because it's very abrupt. So it goes from widescreen and then boom, right? Gameplay needs balancing, yeah. And obviously, I don't really agree with that with this gameplay decision. I mean, here you can just like, yeah. There's a lot of complications here. Like what I would do here is to move this block, remove the slopes here, extend this block down, and then just, you don't need slopes, right? Like you don't need slopes. Just remove this blue orbit. Make it so you have to go down, right? Go down. It will be like normal. Lots of the gameplay can just be tweaked a lot. And this is also another problem. So what gravity I'm on right now? Upside down, right? I'm on upside down gravity because like I'm on normal gravity, and then I'm upside down because of this green orb. But then watch what happens. I'm right side up. So that is not very intuitive gameplay design right here. That is not an intuitive gameplay design. So, like generally you should not put gravity portals inside like the portals. You shouldn't be putting a bunch of portals because like it makes it really hard to read. Like here, for example, like you can't really see like that there is gonna be a gravity portal here. It's really like you can't see it. You just can't see it. So you shouldn't do this.
D.
EP Maker, thank you for the 49 months. Holy, that's a lot of months. That's 4 years. Thank you so much for the continued support. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say here. This is just empty. So I just do this, I guess. yeah, Gravity isn't really a game mode. It's a player state, right? Gravity is a state, not a game mode. A game mode is also part of the gameplay state. So like, you know, when you different game mode, you change to a different look, and then you have different behaviors depending on player input, right? So this J-block, okay, that's fine. But yeah, this, I mean, I already, like, yeah. This, I don't know if I really, okay. It's kind of weird. Because you have I don't know if that's intentional, because, like, the grayscale doesn't really align with, like, oh yeah, I get it, trying to change the color channel here, but there is still some color left over. Like, and if you want to do that, like, maybe you could, maybe at first, maybe make the background gray first, but not make the foreground gray yet. And then the next step, make the spikes gray, but not the block design yet. And then yeah, so this feels like could have done a bit more to this. So there could be more steps when it comes to like making everything gray, look gray. And also this, I like it. It builds up progression over time. Right, there are some new blocks being introduced, which is I kind of like how this one looks. It looks rough, but I think that's kind of fine. Colors definitely need some polishing. Yeah. Do you mind if you want to have like a floating block like this, can you make it so that it moves up? Like you already did, right? Can you make more blocks move? This one definitely, like this part right here definitely needs a lot more stuff moving up. Not just particles, but like, what if there are a lot more unique stuff disintegrating? Like, I think that would be really cool. There's not really much to say here. This is the layout. But yeah. This part is fine so far. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say here. Yeah. Only with structures that are not connected to air deco. Yeah, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. You might wanna like replace some of the structures with like here, for example, this floating one here. You can probably replace like small structures with like, oh, this one can do, yeah, you're right. This one here, you can just replace it because this is not really connected with like another design, and then have it like floating up and rotated as well. You can do that. Dude, why am I so hungry today? God, I need to eat lunch. I swear, I'll have to eat lunch. Hello, Alphalia. The particle F is made of 2.1. No, this is 2.2. I mean 2.2 client. How hungry. So, yeah, I'm thinking I want to do a double stream today. Today is Wednesday. Okay, yeah, today is Wednesday. God, it's already Wednesday, and we have like 3 days left before the special day. And I want to sleep at morning to prepare for that special day. I definitely want to do that. God, I'm so hungry today. Why am I so hungry today? Yeah, I genuinely cannot focus while I'm hungry, bro. That's over. It's over! I guess we continue building for a little bit, maybe? One ad? Don't know, bro. I don't know. So, what are the plans? What? I just opened up 2.2 again. I'm dumb. I did not mean to do that. Well, I just opened up 2.2 for no reason. I'll open up 2.1 once more. I had some plans I want to do. So here, before we end, this is a bit of a short stream, but I do plan on doing another stream on evening at like 6 p.m. 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. I think 6 p.m. is probably okay. 6 p.m. So 6 a.m. Eastern time. Is that good for you guys? So 6 p.m. West Indonesian time zone. Yeah, 6 p.m. West Indonesian time zone. That's 6 a.m. Eastern time. So we have done quite a lot here. So this one, I will have to add in like a support, right? I would love to add in some support here, but this one I think I'm gonna do it off stream. Yeah, I'll do this one off stream. I've done like a lot of this, right? I've done a lot of this on stream. I've added this thing over here. Oh wait, I could probably delete objects. Yeah. Why did I not do that? I should have deleted objects like this and this. There's probably more I can put here. Let's turn the music back on. I dare you to beat all the why? Why should I? Can you just let me build? Okay, just adding more of this thing here. Yeah, that's fine. I got all this in 2 runs, 64 to 100. That's pretty good. Nice. If I delete this, that it will be okay. 108k still. I think we need to update the plans to do yeah. So what's left? I believe this has been tested and working. Alright. So something that needs testing, more testing would be like this. I need to add support for this, and after that I'll have to save the level, add support, and then add some minor tweaks, and I might nerf this a little bit. This one, mainly this one. This one will have to be nerfed by a little bit. I'm on 2.1. So yeah, I'll have to nerf this one a little bit. This one I don't think it needs to be nerfed. But this is kind of hard though. But yeah, I might nerf this one a little bit, so that's not too ridiculous. And what else? So 283. Okay. Why is there 2 of them here? 18. Wait, what? Wait, why is there another 18 over here? Minus 18, 0. Wait. Did I do something wrong? So 6. 3 times 5, that is... No. 3 times 5, that's 15. That's 21. Yes. Oh, I need to go minus 18 first and then... Oh. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that explains it, I guess. Gonna expand it a little bit more. Cause yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna have to call it today. Add movement some. Oh, I already did this. Add new the new buff. Okay, so I've done this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get some lunch today. I'm really hungry. So yeah. These ads are getting out of hand. This is a 2-minute unclickable ad. Oh, unfortunately. But yeah, that's it for the stream today. For the morning stream. I will be streaming again on the evening, maybe. I may or may not stream, but we'll find out later. I'm still trying to fix my sleep schedule. Hopefully, I can get it fixed in like 3 days. So yeah. I will be live again this evening. Okay. I'm really hungry right now. I need to prioritize my health. So I will see you guys again this evening. Bye bye.